So good, so good, so good.
New fall arrivals are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Get ready to save big with up to 60% off Vince, Kurt Geiger London, and more.
How did I not know Rack has Adidas?
Because there's always something new.
Join the Nordy Club at Nordstrom Rack to unlock exclusive discounts on your favorite brands. Shop new arrivals first and more. Plus, get an extra 5% off every Rack purchase with a Nordstrom credit card. Great brands, great prices. That's why you Rack.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Optimal Living Daily, 10 Reasons to Celebrate Your Wins by Sandra Bilbray with livehappy.com. And I'm Justin Malik. And we're going to get right to it as we optimize your life. 10 Reasons to Celebrate Your Wins by Sandra Bilbray with livehappy.com. Boost your well-being by acknowledging your achievements, large and small. When you're plowing through your to-do list, orchestrating the various demands of life, it's likely that you will overlook what could be a major source of daily happiness. Your wins, your accomplishments, the things on your list or off that you have actually managed to get done. According to an article in the Harvard Business Review, there is power in small wins, and it's the fulfillment that comes from making progress on meaningful goals. Each day you experience wins, both major and minor, but you could be moving too fast or you are too hard on yourself to notice. Entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk acknowledges he has a hard time celebrating wins because he loves the climb. But he says there's danger in ignoring both incremental wins and wins of any size. To always be focused on what's next can deplete you. Once you make an effort to start noting and celebrating your wins, it can increase your sense of self-worth and your happiness. Plus, some people are motivated by celebrating stepping stones of progress. Ask yourself if you gloss over any of these achievements without stopping to take notice. Number 1, you exercised. It's 3 p.m. and you're wondering where your day went. You're stressed because you still have so much more to do. While all that might be true, are you skating over the workout you got done early in the day? Exercise has too many benefits to list here, but if you did it today, that's a win. Count it. Celebrate it. Oh, and don't make the mistake of downplaying your heart-healthy time. If you walked, don't beat yourself up for not jogging. Whatever exercise you completed, it's on the board. Don't devalue it with negative thinking. Number 2, you tackled a work project. Most jobs involve a list of work to-dos or big projects that are not possible to complete in one day. So why do so many of us make ourselves feel bad when we don't conquer everything by the time we get home? In her book, Thrive, Arianna Huffington writes, quote, "We often use deadlines, real and imaginary, to imprison ourselves," end quote. By switching your focus from the undone to the done, you can celebrate the completion of small tasks on the way to completing a bigger project. Number 3, you had a touching conversation with your child. You know the moment when your child says something that just makes you melt? Soak up those moments of connection. We know that playing another round of Jenga or giving your kids a bath might not instantly resonate with you as productive time, but spending quality time with your kiddos is a big win. While you don't need anyone telling you that time with your kids is important, when was the last time you gave yourself credit for your care and devotion? Number 4, you ate a healthy breakfast. Green smoothie, steel-cut oatmeal, scrambled eggs, that's a win. There's nothing like getting a small triumph in the first hours of your day. Notice and celebrate your healthy choice. Number 5, you said no. If you said no to something you didn't want to do or something that wasn't congruent with who you are or how you want to spend your time, score one for your wins. Saying no can be a big deal when it's an expression of our boundaries and values. go ahead and feel triumphant over what you turned down. Number 6, you accomplished a large or difficult project. Say you cleaned out your garage or finished creating a huge spreadsheet at work, but instead of taking a moment to celebrate, your mind quickly moved on to the rest of the projects that await you. Don't determine your self-worth by what's left on your list. Chances are you will always have a long to-do list. Most people do. Take notice of how your hard work resulted in a clean and organized garage or a robust and useful spreadsheet, and do a little happy dance before moving on to the next project. Number 7, you completed a bunch of small autopilot tasks. When you grocery shop, water the plants, change the bed sheets, wash the car, and clean the house, take a minute to stop and think about all these tasks you complete week in and week out. You may think of it as drudge work, or you may find joy, but either way, take pride in the fact that you are such a consistently productive human being who does so many essential services for your family and yourself. Number 8, you faced a fear. If you did something that scares you, whether big or small, make sure your mental chatter pauses long enough to give you some celebratory love. Maybe you are shy and went to a networking event. You pursued a new business opportunity. Maybe you successfully quieted your mind after an anxious moment. All of these success stories might not be noticeable to others, but they are clearly wins for you. Savor and celebrate. Number 9, you take time to do the things you love. If you're aligning your life with your values, the things you care about most, that's a big win. Devoting some of your time to your favorite activities and experiences means you're living authentically and are more likely to be happy. Observe how your choices are creating a life you love, and take time to be grateful for the role you play in making your incredible life happen. And number 10, you took stock of your accomplishments. One way to celebrate your wins is to keep track of them and even give yourself some rewards. For example, use a monthly calendar to note the days when you worked out and schedule a massage as a reward. Applaud yourself for writing another chapter of your novel by treating yourself to lunch at a favorite cafe. Prime your environment for success. Play a favorite song or put a smiley face emoji in your phone calendar when you have a yogurt for a snack instead of a chocolate chip cookie. No, we're not in preschool, but some behavior modifications work for 40-year-olds as well as 4-year-olds. Documenting your wins gives you visible proof of what you've accomplished so that you are more likely to keep at it. It also helps silence that inner critic who tells you that you are never doing enough. If you're married to productivity, tough on yourself, or future-focused, you might easily skip right past some of your small wins. It's important to catch more of your wins because making progress on your goals fuels a sense of happiness and makes life so much more enjoyable. You're doing great. Give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate your wins, and just not always on social media. You just listened to the post titled 10 Reasons to Celebrate Your Wins by Sandra Bilbray with livehappy.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
Routine. Adjective. Used to describe an individual whose spirit is unyielding, unconstrained, one who navigates life on their own terms, effortlessly. They do not always show up on time, but when they arrive, you notice. An individual confident in their contradictions. They know the rules but behave as if they do not exist. Routine. The new fragrance by Miu Miu. Defined by you.
Big thanks to Sandra for the reminder. I find that it's so easy to look for the next big thing, even when we accomplish something monumental. It can feel a little bit empty in a way. One piece of that is our friends, family, or support network. Have you ever had that experience where something great happens, but it's almost like you don't care unless you share that happiness with someone else. It's interesting how that works because sometimes when we're on the receiving end of that, we want to be happy for someone, but it's easy to get jealous. So it's kind of unfortunate that we feel we need to share, but also don't want to brag, right? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But what I find helpful is having a group who's sharing in those wins. So as an example, if you're trying to exercise more and you have a friend wanting to do the same, maybe going to the gym together or even just a walk together can be celebrated with them. For me, this podcast takes up a huge chunk of my life, and I want to celebrate the wins, and I'll do that with family or the co-founder of our podcast network, someone who has an interest in what we're doing. So if there's a way to include people who are doing it along with you, I find the celebration to be that much more enjoyable and rewarding. So something to think about today. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here and listening to me and for following or subscribing to the show. And I'll be back tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.